Hello student, this is Latif sir. Today I'll discuss about ICC class 7 chemistry. The topic is elements, compounds and mixture. Today I am going to start a new chapter, that is chapter 3 of your syllabus. The topic is elements, compounds and mixture. You have already studied this chapter in class 6. Okay, again I am going to repeat this chapter because this chapter included in your syllabus. So you have to read, and I think you have some knowledge about this chapter because you have already studied in class 6. So let's see what is an element. An element is a pure substance that cannot be broken down into simpler substance by any physical or chemical method. An element is a pure substance that cannot be broken down into simpler substance by any physical or chemical method. Example of elements: gold, silver, nitrogen, oxygen, hydrogen. These are example of elements. Okay, so and in class 6 you have already studied that in the whole universe or in the world, whole world, uh, there are 118 elements, and out of 118 elements, 92 elements are naturally occurring elements, and the rest 26 elements are man-made elements. Okay, and everything in the whole world are made up of these 118 elements, one or more of these 118 elements. Okay, now question is, what are elements made of? What are elements made of? And we know the answer because we have already studied. The answer is, elements are made up of atoms. All elements are made up of atoms, all of which are identical. Okay, the elements gold is made up of gold atoms. The element silver is made up of silver atoms. The elements oxygen is made up of only oxygen atoms. So element is made up of atoms, all of which are identical. The 118 elements have some properties in common, on the basis of which they are classified into four categories. So 118 elements are classified in four into four categories, and the categories are metals, non-metals, metalloid, and inert or noble gases. Metals like lithium, sodium, potassium, calcium, iron, copper, silver, gold, these are metals. And non-metals like nitrogen, oxygen, hydrogen. And noble metalloid means, metalloids are the uh, elements which has properties both like metals and non-metals. Okay, which can show metalloids can show properties like both like mm, metals and non-metals. Okay, you have already studied. Some example of metalloid are silicon, germanium. These are metalloids. And inert gases or noble gases are, example of noble gases are helium, neon, argon, krypton, xenon. These are noble gases or inert gases. Now, representation of elements. An elements or an atom of an element is represented by a symbol, by a chemical symbol. An element or an atom of an element is represented by a chemical symbol. Chemical symbol have been derived on the basis of certain basic rules. Some of the rules of the representation of an element using chemical symbol are as follows. First rule: chemical symbols are made up of one or two letters. Chemical symbols are made up of one or two letters. Usually, the first letter of the English name of an element become the symbol of that element. See the table 3.1 here. The first letter of the element is the symbol of the chemical symbol of the element. Okay, so for example, hydrogen start with H, so symbol is H, first letter only. Carbon start with C, so symbol is C, first letter. Nitrogen symbol is N. Oxygen symbol is O. Phosphorus symbol is P. Sulfur symbol is S. Iodine symbol is I. So for these cases, for these elements, the symbol is the first letter of this element. Yeah, in English, in their English name. Okay. According to their English name, the first letter of this element are used as chemical symbol of this element. Okay. Now, second rule. However, if there are more than one elements whose names start with same letter, a two-letter symbol is used. However, if there are more than one elements have mm, uh, more than one elements whose name start with the same letter, a two-letter symbol is used. In such cases, the first letter is a capital letter and the second letter is a small letter. Let's see the table number 3.2. For example, carbon, chlorine, and chromium all are starts with C, but the symbol of carbon is only C, and in case of chlorine and chromium, two-letter symbol are used. So symbol of chlorine is Cl, capital C, small l, and symbol of chromium is Cr, capital C and small r. Similarly, symbol of copper, copper also start with C. Here the symbol of copper is Cu. Okay, it so when there are two elements have uh, whose if there are two elements whose name start with same letter, then you have to use two letter symbol. Okay, and let's see the table number 3.2. In these cases, elements and symbol, two letter symbols are used. Okay, helium start with He, symbol is He, so two letter symbol, because we have already used H for hydrogen, so for helium you have to use He. Magnesium Mg, aluminum Al, silicon Si, chlorine Cl, calcium Ca, manganese Mn, cobalt Co, zinc Zn. Now, next rule is the symbol of some elements have been derived from their Latin, Greek, or German name. The symbol of some elements have been derived from their Latin, Greek, or German name. Table number 3.3. See, table number 3.3. The elements and symbol and their name in original language. So sodium symbol is Na, and sodium Latin name of sodium is natrium, so symbol is Na. So yes, name of sodium, symbol of sodium is derived from its Latin name natrium. Okay, similarly potassium symbol is K and its Latin name is kalium. Similarly for iron, symbol is Ap, it's taken from ferrum. Okay, copper symbol is Cu. Huh. Its original name is cuprum, or Latin name is cuprum. Hmm. From cuprum, Cu taken. Okay. Silver symbol is Ag. It is taken from argentum. Gold Au. It is taken from aram. Mercury Hg. It is taken from hydrargyrum. Okay. Lead Pb. Symbol is Pb. Taken from plumbum. Tin Sn. Stannum. Tungsten W. From wolfram. Antimony symbol is Sb. From stibium. Okay. So an atom of an element may not exist independently. In such cases, molecules are formed by atoms of same type. Okay, thank you.